Hi, and welcome to Forever Yoga Wake Up Series. Today's session will include a short but meaningful yoga practice to get us prepared physically for our day, and we'll add in a touch of philosophy. Today's theme will be the first of the niyamas, or saucha. And saucha means purity or cleanliness. So gather up what you need to practice, and I'll meet you back. Let's start in child's pose today, and we'll begin, as we always do, by getting grounded. Okay, let's start by finding extended child's. Bring your arms out in front of you and your hips back towards your heels. So you're going to take them a few moments to find what feels good here for you. So move around a little bit. It's morning. You want to give yourself some time to settle into this stretch. And options to keep the hips up or go all the way back with your butt towards your heels, whichever feels best for you. And now settle down, forehead towards the mat. Touch the mat if you can. If not, that's fine too. And breathe. So many nice options here. You might come up onto your fingertips, press down on the fingertips and feel the backs of the hands pressing up towards the sky. But then pause and really feel from your fingertips all the way down through the arms, side body to your hips. Breathing in, maybe moving a little bit. Good. And now hand over hand, walk over towards one direction, and then you're going to find the side bend to one direction. And hand over hand, go the other way, and breathe. Excellent. Back to center for a thread the needle. Place your, let's say it's your left hand right underneath your face. Settle down into that left hand for a moment. And then the right arm reaches up. Look up at your right hand, and now scoop through and reach. But don't stop. We're going to move again. So lift up and reach. And last time, reach up, look up, and now come forward to thread the needle. Come down to the side of your face, side of your head, and then the top arm, you use it like a lever to push down and roll the top shoulder back. So find a place that feels good. Breathe. Hips go back towards center. As we begin to think about the yogic philosophy of saucha, meaning purity or cleanliness. And in the yogic philosophy, in order for the mind to be clear, one's body must be clear and clean, as well as the environment. So just take in that thought for a moment. Bring the arm up and start circling your shoulder joint. And then spread your fingers wide and then open and close. Make a fist and open. Fist and open. Good. So much we can do for all our body parts in this twist. Inhale. On the next exhale, the top hand comes down. You use it like a lever to push yourself up, and then sweep the arm up the way you did when you started to look up at it. Inhale and exhale, return the hand. Okay. Other side, thread the needle. Plant your hand down firmly onto the mat. Look down at it. Lengthen. Then sweep left arm up, look up at it. Reach, reach, reach. And then 3 times, scoop through, lengthen and reach. And again, lift it up and take it through. Inhale up and take it through. Let's let this be the last one, and lower and hold. So now you're in your extended child's, oh no, what are we in now? Now you're in your thread the needle the other direction. Take the top hand and play with where you would like it to go. You could be on fingertips, you could have your palm down. You could walk over your head and bend the elbow. The key here is to roll that top shoulder back. So come back and do it with you. So rolling the top shoulder back, and then hips coming back towards center, and really put your mind in your spine. Option now, of course, is to lift the top arm up, circle the shoulder joint, go one direction, go slow and small, and then open and close the hand up there, fist. Make fists move around the finger joints. Good. Pause, breathe, and then the top hand will come to the mat, push down, and sweep it up. Lift it up, breathe, and release. Excellent. Good. Curl your toes and come back to sitting on your heels for a little foot wake up time. Breathe. Please transition up from your child's position, and let's go all the way up to standing. So once you are up onto your knees, curl your toes, walk yourself back into a little bit of a squat, and rock side to side a little bit. Then hands in front of you, hips wide, chin tucks, lift your hips up and find a standing forward bend. Soften your knees. Be in a standing forward bend here. Take your time. Bend one knee and walk over to one direction and then through center. Excellent. Back to center. Relax. Head and hair and everything is just letting go here. Good morning. Good. And then let's round up. So root down in your feet, draw in on your navel to support your spine. Knees are slightly bent as you roll up all the way to standing. Excellent. Okay, so once we're standing, have yourself a comfortable stance near the one side of the mat. Let's say it's the right side of your mat. Root down on 2 feet, soften the knees. Inhale, arms out to the sides, lift up. We're going to do a movement with the arms through this next warrior routine where the arms are arced. So we're going to sweep up, arc the arms, they round overhead, crossing at the wrists, then fold forward and down here. And again, inhale up and exhale the hands in front of the navel. Then inhale up and exhale, dive down. Arms are rounded. And again, inhale up. Release the arms beside you. Take your left foot, step it back into a traditional warrior 2 position. So front foot forward, back foot on an angle. Now open to the side of the mat, the left side of your mat. Arms are extended. Turn the palms up. Inhale. Exhale. As the arms lift, the leg will straighten, cross at the wrists, and then come down again. And do that 2 more times. Inhale up, straighten the front leg, bend. And 1 more time, up and bend. Now rotate to your right and dive down and scoop under. Reach underneath your thigh and let the arms pass each other, the wrists cross, and then come back up again. We'll do that 3 times. So that was 1. Inhale, exhale, dive, and up, and bend. And the front knee can straighten a little bit, not all the way. And 1 more time. And open up. Back to your warrior. Extend the arms, but be relaxed. Now, straighten the front leg, pivot your foot forward. So now, feet go out to the sides for Spider-Man lunges, side to side. So we want to work on opening up the hips today. Breathe in, breathe out. Hips and twist. That's what we want to do. Hips and twisting. Good. Now come over to one direction. Place your hand down. You can bend the knees if you need to get down comfortably. Hand, fist, or block here. Sweep the arm up. So that's your left arm with the right hand down probably. Inhale and exhale. Let's go over to the other side. Root down. Turn the right arm up. And release back to center. So heel toe in a bit, hands on thighs. Roll up to standing. And now you're in a goddess position with the feet on a slight angle, tailbone drops, shoulders relaxed, so standing squat. Breathe, female warrior. Feel your strength and your power. Inhale, exhale, sit deep, hands on thighs. Sit as deep as it feels comfortable, lots of easy movement. And then round over, tuck the chin and come up, energize your legs, and do that again. Sink down, and then round up. Let's do one more. Sink down, and round up. Perfect. Take your left foot, point it to the left, take your right foot, angle it. Arms out to the side so you find warrior the other direction. Turn your palms up. Inhale. Exhale, bend the front knee. Inhale again, and this time we will straighten the front leg and cross those wrists overhead with the arched arms. And again, so that's number one. Let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale up. Exhale down. Let's do it again. Inhale up, exhale down, rotate to your left, and now dive forward and reach underneath your thigh and cross. So it's like you're hugging yourself, but don't pause. Keep moving, come back up again. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last time, lift it up, open back to warrior. Straighten the front leg, pivot your feet forward, hands on the hips, relax the shoulders. Softening your right knee, we'll step the left foot over, 2 feet together. Release your arms, palms forward, easy Tadasana. Find breath in your standing position. Good. Okay, so finally, we'll go back down to the seated position. So take yourself sitting and then extend both legs in front of you and shake them out. You want to bang them out a little bit. Bang, bang, bang. So get the circulation going in your legs. Keeping your left leg straight, bring your right foot in and plant the right foot down. Then interlace your fingers and press into your right shin. And then use this movement as a lever to extend your spine and relax the shoulders. Front foot is nice and flexed. Breathe. Good. Then, option to cross over. If that's comfortable, you can also keep the foot on the inside of your thigh if this is not so comfortable. Cross over if you would like. Also, some of you will want to take the option where you bend the knee under. I'm not going to do that option, so that's seated spinal twist variation. Find the one that you like. Then, this is your left leg extended. We'll take, or bent under. Take your left arm and hug the top bent leg. Relax your shoulders. The right arm goes straight forward. Then look up at it. Inhale. Exhale. Rotate your chest and your shoulders. Place your right hand on the floor behind you. Press down to elongate. Relax the shoulders. Seated spinal twist. Inhale. As you exhale, you're feeling your spine grow long, but at the same time, turning. Finding breath. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. And take a moment, undo your legs and shake it out. Before we do the other side, just sit for a moment. Spine is straight. Take a moment here. Breathing. So remember, one of the benefits of doing a regular yoga practice and doing these movements where we really move, squeeze internally as well as externally, it helps us connect our minds with our bodies, right? And ultimately, we'll become so connected, we'll be that much more discerning what we put into our bodies. On that note, extend your legs back out in front of you. Take the left leg in, plant your foot on the floor, interlace the fingers, press in on your shin, and then straighten your spine, relax the shoulders. Front foot is flexed. So just here, just right now, become aware of what your sensations are of your physical body. Notice where your mind is going. Are you wondering how much longer this video is going to go on? Are you thinking about breakfast? I just discussed putting things in our bodies. Inhale. Exhale, cross this foot over as an option. Bend this knee under as an option. Choose your options. This is your body, your practice. And then we'll do the hug. Sit tall. Arm goes straight in front first, and then slowly circle from the shoulder joint and bring the arm and then the hand behind you. Press down to elongate. Put your mind in your lower belly and your lower back. So I found that once I began doing yoga regularly, I no longer wanted to put certain things into my body that did not resonate well with me. This will be different for all of us. But as a general rule, we would want not to put junk into our bodies, right? So letting go of snack food and soda and things like that. That's usually the first step. And you may choose to take it way further. And all of us are different in terms of what our body needs. But that's the point. What your body needs is what your body needs. And when you take the time to take care of your body, be discerning, you'll figure out what works for you and your best health place. Saucha. We'll take the top arm, circle it up and around, and let this leg go. Shake it out. Finally, we'll come onto our backs and lower down. Now, if I had a block nearby, I would lift my hips up and put the block underneath. That was probably my original plan. And so if you have a block and you would like to place it underneath your lower back, you could do that. We're going to extend the legs up. Also, if shoulder stand is in your repertoire, you might do a full shoulder stand. I will do legs up the invisible wall here. Another option, of course, is to go ahead and go over to a wall or maybe the back of a chair or a couch and do legs up in a supported version. So this is a cleansing place to be. Allowing the circulation to reverse itself. A little bit of stimulation for the thymus and the thyroid. Use your breath and your focus there. Another really cleansing thing to do is to drink a lot of water. Just hydrate, especially as we get older, my friends. But let's start while we're younger. Drink real water, maybe add some lemon sometimes. It's the best choice of a beverage. Breathe into belly, breathe into lower back. And now, let the knees go, relax. Kick your butt a little bit. Place your hands on top of your knees. Circle in opposite directions. So just give your hip joints a nice opening, circle around. Reverse direction. Finally, finding restorative rest pose. So knees touch, feet wide. Arms can rest anywhere that feels nice, maybe on your belly, maybe in a cactus pose. I kind of like cactus here. Cactus opens up the chest and palms are open. Find your breath in restorative rest pose. Feel a sense of openness in the chest, in the armpits, in the palms, which are face up. Tune into your breath. As you breathe in through your nose, you're just aware of the breath in your belly. in your chest. Taking a few moments more in your restorative rest pose as you listen to a few final thoughts on Saucha. Since the state of the body affects the mind, we need to purify the body to cultivate a peaceful mind. On a mental level, Saucha refers to keeping our minds pure, steady, and free of disturbing emotions. We do not allow ourselves to ride the roller coaster of emotions, but remain clear, with our minds unclouded by distractions. Practicing Saucha, we are forthright, open, and clear in our actions and interactions. And in the next several moments, time to transition from your restorative rest to move into your day. So whether you'd like to join me in a seated position to finish off the video, or just simply get ready to stand up, I thank you so much for joining me, and I will be sure to put the information about some of the resources that I used to give you a little touch of philosophy. So you can check the link below for the information about some of my yogic texts that I use. And also there's a place there for you to sign up for my email list if you didn't do that yet. Once again, I would love it if you enjoyed this video to give it a like, thumbs up, and I'll see you next time at Forever Yoga with Susanna. Namaste.